What's up, guys? Welcome back, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I'm about to show you guys how to play this deck right here and how to beat Shaman. So I've been playing this deck a lot. I've been using it pretty much since the whole new season, and I know it's kind of tilt-worthy playing against Shaman, but if you look at the meta right now, Shaman really isn't that good just because Portal Keeper is so popular. So two of the most popular decks, you have Blade Dancer deck, you have the Cultist deck. I'm sure you guys know about that, and even a Gargoyle right now is popular, and in all these decks, you're using Portal Keeper. So Portal Keeper, if you don't know, if you swap it with a unit, we're going to use this Shaman. We have to use the avatar for this video. But if you don't know, when you swap someone with Portal Keeper, they get a shield. So if I have a unit level 1 and I swap it with a level 1 Portal Keeper, it's going to block a Shaman hit, Tribunal hit, whatever. So it really does hard counter Shaman. So we're going to hop into a match. It might be a Portal Keeper. It's probably going to be against the Portal Keeper. But I'm going to show you guys how I get value with this deck, and then I'm going to give you some tips on how to beat it. So here it is. You know, always going to be a Blade Dancer Portal Keeper deck. Most popular in the game. So before I spawn anything, I check the boss. If it's Tribunal, I want to try to like preserve as many units as I can by not summoning a lot of them. So if I get a Tribunal, I'll probably summon. I'll hit the summon button until I get a Boreas. One Boreas is plenty for wave 1 if you're going to upgrade him. So the way to beat Portal Keeper with Shaman is you want to wait for him to get his board set up so that you're not like, let's say all these summoners are Shamans. I could summon, or I can use my Shaman as many times as I want, but it's so easy for him to just swap a tier 1 with a tier 1. Once he get his board set up and he has tier 2s and tier 3s and maybe even tier 4s, or he has no Portal Keepers on the board because he's merged them together to get DPS, that's when you want to use your Shaman. That way he can't merge his units, and if he does, he has a risk of screwing up his whole board. So early game with Shaman, all I'm going to do right here is I'm going to get as much value as I can and use my mimes on summoners. So I'm going to hold off as many as I can until I get a mime. Once I run out of a mime, then you have to use a summoner. So I'm going to do this. I only need the 2 Boreases and I'm okay. So I got a summoner there. I'm probably going to just go ahead and merge here. Then I can do this, copy it, and then I get some more value. So I'm getting as much value as I can until he gives me some openings on his board. So right now I'm getting very unlucky with the mimes. Getting a lot of summoners, but I'm having to use 2 summoners every merge. Getting a lot of shamans too. So eventually you're going to get to the spot where you have to use shamans. And that is when you want to upgrade your Boreas like this. So I'm going to get him level 4. I'll keep him level 4 till probably tier wave 3 maybe. Really just depends on how much I get overwhelmed and how many Boreases I actually get. So if Bedlam hits me here, that's perfectly fine. I'll get as many summoners as I need, and I can just merge them together. But it didn't, so which is also fine. So as you can see, his board's starting to get a bunch of tier 2s, and does he have any tier 3s? No. So he has a lot of tier 2s. I'm kind of in trouble right now because I have only 3 Boreases, and for wave 2 against the Blade Dancer deck, it's going to be very hard for me to keep up. So I'm going to have to start merging. So I'm going to merge more than 1 at a time. That way it's really hard for him to dodge all of them. So he didn't dodge any, so I just ruined his board. So now I'm going to go back to the value. We'll try to get us some high tier Boreases. So we got us 1 tier 4 there. Go here, we'll keep that value up. Now we're back to the same spot we were. We have to use our Shaman, so we're going to do more than 1 at a time. Get as much value as we can. It's hard to dodge 3 Shaman shots at a time. 1's very easy, but when you got 3 of them, it's hard for your brain to react that fast, especially if your connection isn't perfect. So that is why I'm kind of doing multiple at a time. So here we go. Going back to our value plays. And it's just really just rinse and repeat, guys. Really that simple. Playing against it, if he were to, he's going to out DPS me with fewer units, because once you get here and the mini bosses start spawning and stuff like on wave 3, Boreas can't keep up unless you have a bunch of high tiers. Blade Dancer can. So you can sit there with almost like you're playing chicken. So he's not going to use any of his merges, and I'm not going to use mine because I'm trying to stall out. And eventually, I have to use my merges because I can't keep up with the DPS like he can. So then I have to merge first, and then he can just make me lose all my shamans, and then he just gets all the value he wants out of it. That's the perfect way to beat Shaman if you can hold up. Obviously, it's not going to work that way every time, but so we're going to merge this. We're about to go ahead and merge all of our shamans. Just going to hit him with some DPS right now, or hit him with some shaman hits. Got a lot of mana saved up. And I have played this deck so many different ways, trying to figure out what the best way is. And for me, this has been definitely the most successful. Because I only have 1700 crit, so I'm not like way up there. So when I'm playing with people with 2k crit, I need to play it almost to perfection to even have a chance at winning. So as you can see, he's starting to get overwhelmed now, which is insane versus the Blade Dancer deck with Boreas. He has taken a lot of hits though, I will say that. A lot of people aren't going to let you do what I've done to him. So as you can see, when this mini boss spawns, I don't even remember his name, but it becomes really hard for Boreas to kill. That anti-crit is just, it's insane. Pretty much makes Boreas useless. Joe Ruben over there is struggling too. I think he's going to be able to survive. It is Warlock, so we're just going to wait if we can get a merge. So we can merge the unit he hits. We might be able to kill Warlock before he attacks a unit. We'll see. Ruben's definitely going to take a hit. It's going to have like 3 million health for him. 2.3 million. Get all the crits to start. I think we kill it fast enough. Do we kill? No, we didn't kill it fast enough, which is perfectly fine. I actually wanted that merge anyway. So then we're just going to pop him. We're going to make him struggle. And that's not even fair at this point. His whole board will be gone before this Warlock is over with. I kind of feel bad for that. That's pretty messed up. Don't hate me for this, guys. I'm just enjoying the game the only way that I can. Poor Ruben though. Dude's having a really hard time. I'm sorry, Ruben. I hope you don't hate me. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just, I guess, put him out of his misery real quick. Good game, Ruben. It was fun, buddy. So like I said, this isn't gonna happen every single time. So he had 5,700 trophies. What's his crit? 1,300 crit. So I had more crit than him. So usually if you have more crit, it's not that big of a deal to beat. Or that made no sense. They're not that hard to beat. But when you're playing against somebody with 2k crit, it makes a big difference. So we're gonna jump into another match. We're gonna see what we can do. So he has 1,700 crit, and it's the Cultist Portal Keeper. Like I said, all the same deck over and over again. See, right now he has no Portal Keepers on the board. So, well, there, I lied. There it is. Once he gets a Portal Keeper, I'm not Shaman until I have to. If he doesn't have any, I'll Shaman all day long and make him merge. But if he ain't merging, if he's just getting free swaps and it's just shielding them, not using it. So we gotta hope for us a summoner real quick. It is a tamer boss, so it's pretty much useless. Easiest boss in the game, definitely, especially early. Once you get to like wave 5 and he has like 20 million health, tamer he's pretty much the only boss that can beat you in one round. You can have full health and tamer can be the one to kill you because of his spawns. But yeah, so if I was TJ over there playing against me, my goal would be to just fill my board up and just keep Portal Keepers and just sit there and swap Portal Keepers until I use all of my Shamans. I didn't mean to do that merge either. So we're gonna just get the value we can. Okay, we're getting a lot of Shamans. It's really not what I wanted, to be honest with you. Okay, gonna do that. Come on, just pop these Shaman, or Summoners, I mean. Alright, so now we're starting to run out of merges. One more maybe. That's it. So that's all the merges I've got for my Summoner, so now I'm gonna level up. See, I have a lot of Shaman merges I can do. he still has a lot of portal keepers. So for me, I'm just going to hold out as long as I can. I have that tier 3 Boreas. I have 2 tier 2 Boreases. I'm going to be good for a little while. Hopefully he doesn't notice what I'm doing. So he filled his whole board up. This is what I'm talking about when I say let them get their board set up. His is set up the way he wants it. He doesn't want to merge his cultists. So once his cultists get like tier 2, then I can really screw him up if he merges 2 of them. We might go for it here in a minute. We're going to build up some mana, that way I can shop some more whenever I merge my shamans. I think we should be good. If he gets a bunch of high tier cultists, I can't beat him. That's just how it's going to be. If he gets like 2 tier 4s in the middle, oh yeah, I'll lose. So at like 2k mana, I might start merging. Maybe 1500, we'll see. So he only has 1 portal keeper, so he can't merge more than 1 at a time. Like he can't like save more than 1 at a time. So I'm about to hit him with these overwhelming shamans. Go ahead and hit him. So he had to merge them, so his DPS is down a little bit. We'll go back to our value as much as we can. Go ahead and get rid of these tier 1 Boreases to make room. Use your hero ability if you can. Oh yeah. So we are getting some decent hits, I think. We're getting a lot of Boreases. This is when it can get kind of sketchy, is when you have too many Boreases, and I'll have to merge them all. I don't want to do that. Okay. So he's his board really doesn't look that good right now, in my opinion. Now he does have those portal keepers to kind of save him, but still not the best setup. Wave 3. He has so many, man. It's gonna be hard to beat him, I think. It's gonna be really hard. That was a good hit. Now he just swapped. That's so lucky. He merged 2 portal keepers and got a tier 3 cultist. So lucky. It's unfortunate. We'll have to merge here. Come on. Okay. I don't know what I did there, but I messed up somewhere. Okay. So where it starts getting hard for old Boreas. We don't have any big ones. A bunch of tier 3s, that's it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be game. I think we're gonna lose this one. We can still win, it's possible, but it's not likely. So we got rid of the boss, the fast boss, whatever you want to call it, the one that speeds up everything up and can't be CC'd. He's actually pretty easy for Boreas, but that anti-crit one, insanely hard to beat. So I'm going to wait to merge for the Warlock. I need to dodge his attack. I'm going to merge. I need to make that my merge time. He's going to kill Warlock immediately, which really sucks, but it is what it is. We're going to get all the crits at once. That's actually perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. Pop these. Pop that. Merge those. Getting into some trouble again. That was a good one. It was really good getting that. Did that. Okay. All right, we're getting kind of lucky now on our Boreases. 2 tier 4s is really good. Don't think it's going to be enough, but gives us a fighting chance, I guess. We got lucky and it wasn't the crit boss again too. Okay, we kill it. It's not looking good, team. Y'all are probably loving it. Y'all are hoping to lose this one. Dirty Shaman player. Got the tier 5 Boreas. I don't think he's going to be enough to save us. So, unfortunately, we did lose. Good game to you, TJ. you kind of get the gist of how this works. I win more than I lose. I mean, what was my peak at? Does it even show? Almost 5760 right now, which isn't that high of trophies, but for my crit chance, it's not that bad because I have been playing against a lot of people with 2500 plus crit chance, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully you guys learned something. Hey, we got another cool avatar. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video and helped you either be able to beat Shaman or play Shaman better, because some of you might have got unlucky, or if you want to call it lucky, and got Shaman as your first legendary, or it might be your only legendary you have and you want to know how to play it, because it can be kind of tilting if you get some bad legendaries to start with. But if you're new to the game, that's how you play Shaman. If you hate Shaman, get some tips how to beat it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a like, give me a sub, guys. It really does mean a lot, and I'll see you guys next time.
Let's make a run together. I'll be by your